Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. Today is Tuesday, the 11th day of July. Today is Cow Appreciation Day. So, cows, keep doing what you're doing. We wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, my gosh.
World Population Day today. National 7-Eleven Day, because it's 7-Eleven.
Okay.
National Mojito Day, All-American Pet Photo Day, National Blueberry Muffin Day, National Rainier Cherry Day. Do I like those? I bet I do. I like cherries. I don't think I've ever met a cherry I don't like. And National Cheer Up the Lonely Day. So if you're lonely, cheer up. All of those things happening on this Tuesday. And we're going to talk to Heidi's dad. Might quite possibly be the last time we ever have him in the studio. Every time he's here, he says he's never coming back.
He'll be back.
I kind of think he will be, but even if he's not back in person, he'll be back on the phone next week. But get a chat with him coming up in person in just a bit. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Give yourself a little credit.
It's more important than ever to have a better credit card. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Heidi, how often do you power down your smartphone, give it a chance to reboot and refresh?
Nowhere near as often as I should.
According to Reader's Digest article written in consultation with experts, your smartphone has a hard and fast rule that you should live by. Once a week, shut it off and let it rest at least a minute, then fire it back up.
Once a week.
I don't think I've ever done that in my entire life.
I have, but it's not that often.
Yeah, there are a number of good reasons for this, including retaining memory, preventing crashes, making it run more smoothly, and prolonging battery life. So,
really?
How's all this work? Restarting the phone clears open apps and memory leaks and gets rid of anything draining the battery. So they're saying if you turn it off for at least a minute once a week.
Okay.
So
I'll have to start doing that.
Well, let's do it now. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by GenesisGoldIRA.com. Heidi, did you know that being frugal is no longer taboo, even in the dating world? That's the main finding of a survey which found the vast majority of Americans value thriftiness in a potential partner, even if it's on the first date or one of the first dates. In a poll by a couponing site, okay, well, of course.
Yeah, everybody loves coupons.
Yeah, 92% of respondents said they consider frugality attractive, according to a couponing site.
The only people filling out a thing on a couponing site would be people who use coupons.
Yeah. Another 79% did not mind their partner using a coupon on a date. 2/3 of those surveyed said they feel turned off by a partner who spends in a frivolous manner. Again, on a couponing site.
Yeah.
So couponing people don't like people who spend money frivolously. So again, interesting survey.
I
but
happen to love coupons.
I know. And Heidi is, she's very frugal. So
I am.
That works well because I have no money. So that's it's a good partnership. We don't know everything, but now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by InsuranceChicken.com. Everyone's favorite purple dinosaur just grew up. Mattel has revealed that its upcoming Barney film will be geared more towards adults than children.
Well, probably because the only people who ever watched Barney are now adults.
I think so. Exec Kevin McKeon told New Yorker that although the Barney film is really a play for adults, it won't be R-rated, but it will focus on some of the trials and tribulations of being a 30-something who's growing up with Barney. Just the level of disenchantment with the generation, McKeon said, describes it as an age 24 type movie with no release date set yet. So I don't know when it's going to happen. And Stanley Tucci, I've always liked Stanley Tucci.
Me too.
He said he believes actors should be able to play people with different sexualities than their own. BBC interview was asking him to weigh in on the debate surrounding straight actors who are playing gay characters or gay actors playing straight characters. And he said, we're actors. Let us act.
That's what we're supposed to do.
Pretty much what he
I
said.
agree with him completely.
I paraphrased. His thing is a lot longer. You can read it in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
How much do you pay for your cell phone every month? If that's more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current one. Whether you're a fan of iPhones or Samsung, they both work well with Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. Scientists have created a robot that is unbeatable at rock, paper, scissors. So thanks for working on that. What? Why in the world?
There are no words.
Yeah. So I don't exactly know what the point of that was, but yeah, now you got a robot that's unbeatable at rock, paper, scissors. Unless they create another one and they make them play each other. Then what happens?
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's move on to something far more important. According to a poll, 33% of Americans self-diagnose medical conditions using the internet. I'm going to say big fat lie on that. Only 33%.
Way more than that.
There's got to be.
Way more.
Let me fix that. 33% of Americans admit to.
Right.
First thing that happens when you're not feeling good, you're like, well, let's look that up and see let's see what's wrong with me. And you know what the answer usually is? It's some kind of cancer, apparently.
I'm dying.
It's like 99% of the time. It's like, well, it could be this, and it's deadly. Or it could just be nothing. Thank goodness it turned into nothing. And ketchup, does it go in the cupboard? Does it go in the refrigerator?
I put it in the fridge.
Heinz has finally set the record straight. The official Heinz UK Twitter account posted, FYI, ketchup goes in the fridge.
Okay.
Fans flooded the comment section with many asking why the product is stored on shelves at the store and restaurants. Heinz then asked followers to vote on whether they keep their ketchup in the fridge or in the cupboard. The result, after more than 2,500 voters, the answer was about split down the middle. So you keep the ketchup where you want to keep the ketchup. If you want to keep it in the fridge, keep it in the fridge. You know other things that don't need to be in the fridge? Eggs. I've always kept my eggs in the fridge.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where else to keep them.
Yeah, on the counter. You can just leave them on the counter. I have no idea why we've always put them in there. And a lot of refrigerators have an egg area. Which
Yes,
is
they
nice.
do.
See, it's spelled out in cursive. That's a nice feature. All right, scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com.
Why did the chicken cross the road? To save money on insurance at InsuranceChicken.com. Do you have the best plan for you? Find out at InsuranceChicken.com. Let's face it, we don't even want insurance. We need it. But you don't need to overpay. Head over to InsuranceChicken.com to see your rates from several different companies. All available in one place at InsuranceChicken.com. The other guys have a gecko, a duck, and an emu. Why not a chicken? InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday just because we can. We reach out to my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
Charlie, you're here.
Week 4, and that's it forever.
I thought you said you were never coming back here again.
Ever again.
You say that a lot.
Well, that's what booze does to you.
For a guy who says he's never coming back here, you come back here a lot. We appreciate it. We love having you here. You got some good stuff today?
Once again, I've got stuff.
You do have stuff.
Stuff is good.
Yeah. What kind of good stuff?
Your TV's like one of them Netflix things or whatever. You can't watch local channels. You gotta.
Well, you can if you have local channels connected. We have Netflix connected.
We don't have Netflix, actually.
Oh yeah, we don't. We've got Amazon Prime.
No wonder I can never find a channel.
Sorry, Charlie.
It takes you 3 days to find turn it on the TV, let alone find
No,
channels.
it does not.
It does me.
Yeah, it's not as hard as you think. I'll show you how to do it sometime.
Okay, well, you had Netflix.
We used
We
to,
did, yeah.
And from time to time, we'll get it for a month.
Did you know that they spent $0 on marketing its DVD rental business, but over 60 million people still used it?
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Well,
They-
it probably took 60 million to figure out how to turn it on.
Yeah, they used to do advertising for that, so I don't think that fact
Yeah,
is
I
right.
remember seeing ads
So I remember
for
the
it.
ads.
That was just in 2014. Maybe they shaped up after that.
Okay, so in 2014, there we go. Yeah. So there were probably still people.
It was
using
already
that.
established then at that point. Okay.
That makes more sense. You know what, Charlie? I have faith in you again.
You
For a
were
second
just-
there, I was going to call you a big old bag of hot air. But
You were just a kid back in 2014.
Just a kid.
Hey, 2013 then. You didn't like 14. 2013 was the first year since 1987 to feature 4 different numbers.
What are we saying now?
2013.
2013.
Oh,
was
I
the
see.
First year since 1987.
2011,
to feature 4 different
2010.
numbers.
so-
Yeah, yeah.
So gotcha.
4
Okay.
separate numbers. I see.
I
Okay.
see.
Am I going
That's
a little fast
interesting.
for you?
I'd say they all had 4 numbers. 4 different numbers.
Yes.
I got it now.
That's kind of cool.
See, he never pays attention to what we're doing here.
If you need me, I'll be in the other room.
You can leave now.
This is over my head.
Okay, let's try something else then.
Okay.
When written down, the word almost is the longest word in the English language to have all of its letters in alphabetical order.
Oh.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
Is that the
Take her down, you'll get there.
okay? What is the sentence?
Almost.
Almost.
The word almost is the
Oh.
longest word to have
Gotcha.
all of its letters in alphabetical
I
order.
was still trying to figure out the last thing.
You're an idiot.
I know. I'm sorry.
Where we at?
I don't.
I have no
ask
idea.
me.
In September of 2007, a guy named Kevin Shelby broke 46 wooden toilet seats with his head in 1 minute to create a world record.
Why would you want to do that world record?
46. Not 47, but 46.
So you're saying you and I have a chance?
Well, I don't know.
We're going to buy 50 of those bad boys.
Well, most of them are plastic, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are now, yeah. I don't know where you would even find 47.
You probably got the last 40,
I was going to say, it's,
46, not 47,
Yeah.
46.
Right,
No.
but we'd have to find 47 to break it.
Oh,
yeah, we'd have to, more than that even, I suppose, probably 50, 60.
I almost said a bad word on the air.
It's not the only thing you said this week that's going to get us in trouble. Well, you ready for a question from me, Charlie?
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm ready.
In the sentence, Sally is a very good person. What part of that sentence is the word, which part of that, which
Spit it out, John. Come on. You can do her.
one of those words is an adverb? Sally is a very good person.
What's an adverb?
That's what I'm asking you. Which one of those words is an adverb? Sally is a very good person.
Good.
No, what do you
Very.
think, Heidi? Very, yeah, good job.
Oh, show off.
Yeah.
I didn't know
She
that.
doesn't know pronouns, but she sure knows adverbs. So,
I just guessed.
no. Oh, you got lucky?
I did.
Swing and a miss,
I took
Charlie.
a stab at it, too, and I didn't do
Yeah,
it.
you're both doing great on these elementary school questions that we have here.
I'm smarter than a nobody.
Yeah, you got something right last week. You did good. Well, Charlie, it has been an absolute pleasure having you in the studio. And,
Bye, Daddy.
And we hope that we have you back in the studio again soon.
I'm not coming back. Bye, Fluff. Bye, John.
Bye-bye. My favorite little segment we do every Tuesday, just because we can. It's the thing we call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
Give yourself a little credit.
It's more important than ever to have a better credit card. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The original recipe for chocolate contained chili powder instead of sugar.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to try that and see. So would it be less sweet, I'm assuming, if there's no sugar, if there's chili powder?
It would definitely have a way different flavor.
Yeah,
I bet it would
probably
be
would.
really good, actually.
All right, fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Adult cats are lactose intolerant. Yeah, so you don't give cats you can give a kitten
Really?
milk, but not cats apparently. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Humans are scientifically proven to be happier in the summer.
Yeah, there's more sun.
Yeah, I think that probably goes without saying. Fun
Yeah.
fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
People with higher incomes generally prefer their toilet paper to come over the roll, while those with lower incomes prefer it to go under the roll. What was the deal when we married? You over or under?
I've always been over.
And I've always been under because,
Yep.
well, I grew up dirt poor. That's why. And I married Heidi with a silver spoon in her mouth. So
I don't know. Oh, whatever. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, they know I'm kidding. We talk to your dad every week. All right. There you go. Several fun facts. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. It comes your way courtesy of Mintervention.com. Question, Heidi. According to a new survey, 34% of people agree this is unacceptable to wear at the gym. What is it?
Crocs.
No. Is that your default answer for everything lately? I'm wearing Crocs right now, and she's not a fan. No, the answer is jewelry. 34% of people agree it's unacceptable to wear jewelry to the gym. That is the minority, by the way. 34%. That means that, what's the other amount there? That'd be like 66% say that it's okay. I don't know if I did my math right. Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way courtesy of Mintervention.com.
How much do you pay for your cell phone every month? If that's more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current one. Whether you're a fan of iPhones or Samsung, they both work well with Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com.
Now some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. A Chinese surveillance system publicly shames people who are spotted jaywalking in the street. This is interesting. A TikTok video, I can't say it. A video on that TikTok thing shows how crossing the street at the wrong time can mean your name and your face are plastered on LED screens for everybody to see.
Huh.
A reporter discovered how CCT cameras, closed-circuit television cameras, are fitted with an AI system that recognizes offenders who breach the rules of the road. Police say after the city of Shenzhen started using these in 2017, within 10 months they displayed 13,939 jaywalking offenders on a screen at a busy intersection. Authorities also launched a public website to name and shame offenders, and a reporter says once they identify your face, all of your information pops up. It's linked to it, like your name, your phone number.
Okay, that's a bad idea.
So they're saying this is to deter people from jaywalking.
That's a bad idea.
I agree it is. Weird News brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for The List, brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. As honest as we'd all like to think we are, the truth is everybody lies a little bit. According to Reddit users, what is the one lie everyone tells? Perhaps some of these answers might make you feel a little less guilty because maybe you do some of these too. Like, sorry, I missed your call. When it's really more like, no, I just saw it ring and I just
did not want to answer.
Didn't answer your call. Another one, if there's anything I can do, just let me know. What that really means is, I don't want to help, but I'm trying to be polite. It was nice talking to you. A lot of the time, no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
I don't judge. Meanwhile, you're absolutely judging. I don't know where your really loud, annoying toy went, kiddo. How about you play with his coloring book instead? Oh, we know exactly where he went. Destroyed it. I don't care what others think of me. Yeah, you do. Sure, I've read the terms and conditions. No, you haven't. How about to the dentist? Yeah, I floss every day.
No, you don't.
Mm-hmm. They've looked in their mouth. They know. And yeah, I'll definitely have to watch that show you recommended. Thanks. That and then here's my favorite. Hey, I'm almost there. Sorry I'm late. And then you're like 30 minutes later. So
that's you.
Yeah.
That is definitely you.
So there's a couple of things, and if you want to read that whole list, I've got it in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Why did the chicken cross the road? To save money on insurance at insurancechicken.com. Do you have the best plan for you? Find out at insurancechicken.com. Let's face it, we don't even want insurance. We need it. But you don't need to overpay. Head over to insurancechicken.com to see your rates from several different companies. All available in one place at insurancechicken.com. The other guys have a gecko, a duck, and an emu. Why not a chicken? InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com. Quote today is from Jim Carrey, the actor. He says, "Behind every great man is a woman rolling her eyes."
That was from Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, that's a good movie. You know, I haven't seen that in a while. We should watch that.
It's been a long time.
I liked that, and I did like the follow-up, Evan Almighty. I liked both of those. They were good. Couple great movies there. All right, quote of the day comes your way courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. It comes your way courtesy of GenesisGoldIRA.com. And here's a headline. Korean businessman gives $70,000 to each household in his hometown. How cool is that?
Whoa.
He'd given over $70,000 to every household in his hometown of Inpyeongri, a village in South Jeollora. I'm sure I got none of that right. Lee Jong-kun is a 82-year-old person who is the founder and the developer of Booyoung Group. He wanted to express his thanks to the supporters and villagers where he grew up, which is kind of a cool thing. There's 280 households in this community. They were all wired cash, ranging from a minimum of 26 million won to a maximum of 90.2 million won after tax deductions. That amount varied depending on the number of years the household resided in the village. So the chairman didn't intend for his really nice gesture to even be publicly disclosed. He didn't put out a press release. His sole purpose was to express gratitude to those who have preserved his hometown throughout the years. So he donated gifts and books and other items worth a total of 240 billion won to his hometown. The Booyoung chairman came from humble beginnings. He was born in 1941 to a poor family in this community. He eventually moved to Seoul and dropped out of the university due to financial difficulties. In 1972, just over 50 years ago, he founded the Woojin Construction Company. In 1976, he ended up founding another company that became the company that is now Booyoung Group. So today he has a net worth of about 20 trillion won.
Jeez.
So he's doing okay. I don't know how many won are in a dollar, but
I don't either.
But either way, $70,000 in U.S. dollars to each household in his hometown.
That's crazy.
That's very crazy cool. Yeah, I love it. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.